News 8's Kent Pierce is live in Madison this morning with more on the situation there. Good morning, Kent.
Good morning, Ann and Chris. A dark and stormy night for Connecticut, and a little darker than usual here in Madison, and the reason is some of that storm took out power lines. Boy, we are tired of hearing about that so far this fall and now heading into winter, aren't we? Let me show you what's going on here. This is Horse Pond Road back here, closed this morning because power lines are down. You can't see it way back in the dark, but there is a tree about 100 yards back there along the road that came down on some power lines, and the force of that tree hitting the lines yanked the tops off of two utility poles. So the first two utility poles down the road there are just sheared off at the top. Those lines are down on the ground. We're, of course, keeping a safe distance back here, as you should do anytime there are utility lines on the ground. But that is causing power outages for this section of Madison this morning. It's also caused Horse Pond Road to be closed. They've got a roadblock set up right here. This is the corner of Route 79. So straight down that road, straight down 79 is exit 61 off of I-95. To give you some idea where we're talking about, we're a few miles north of 95. This is somewhat of a major intersection for this part of Madison. You can get down 79 just fine, but Horse Pond Road there is closed. We've got utility crews on the scene. CL&P already with a bucket truck up there turning off the power, making sure that's shut down. But of course, they're going to have to replace those two utility poles because they are just snapped off right at the top. So it's going to be some time before folks around here get all their power restored, probably at least in this immediate section. I'm sure they can reroute around it, but it's going to be a little bit because it's not an easy process of replacing those poles and getting it all restrung. So hopefully they'll work on that quickly this morning, and hopefully it's not going to be too many people without power. But this road, well, you don't want to drive down here this morning. You won't be able to in this section of Madison. Live in Madison, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.